a musical about redemption and trying to find acceptance in a very cruel world.
Hey guys, Kenny here. Stay cool and relax to the movies.
Les Miserables. This is the 2012 musical film. There was one previously that I don't think was musical. It was in 1998 that starred Liam Neeson. I think Jeffrey Rush was in it also. That is a really good film that I highly recommend. It's not the musical version, but it's still very, very good. Very entertaining to me. I still remember it to this day. This Les Miserables is about a prisoner who escapes, played by Hugh Jackman, and the prison guard, played by Russell Crowe, is out to try and exact justice on Hugh's character because he had broke his parole, and Russell's character has been following him because Hugh's character has a new identity, and Russell's character has been trying to find him for several years. And Hugh's character is a man who at first was spending a 19-year sentence in a prison, and then after he broke his parole, he tried to vow to live an honest life. And he gets to know this woman played by Anne Hathaway, and then they fall in love. And she's a tormented lady. She plays a tormented woman in this, and they have a daughter together, and played by Amanda Seyfried, and she grows up, and there's this a young man who falls in love with her. He tries to pursue her, but Hugh's character tries to keep her from him at first. But then Hugh's character really starts understanding that he's very well-meaning, and he believes that he will treat her with love, kindness, and respect. And that young man also is a part of this revolutionary movement with a bunch of his friends. They're trying to fight against the government who is oppressing them and the people in the town that they live in. So this is a very meaningful film to me. I highly enjoyed it in the theater when I saw it, and the musical moments in it, which are really throughout, was I think the biggest strength in this film. I loved every musical moment in this. There are some dialogue moments where it's not singing, but not very much. And I think where they're once it gets into the singing moments of the film, I think that's when it really picks up, and I felt personally connected with every character in it. I felt like I was experiencing their trials and tribulations and troubles along with them. And Hugh's character, we follow him over a course of, it seems like 30, 40 years. Maybe 20 or 30 years. And over that time, at least for me, I really felt connected with him more and more as the film went on. I really felt like I was experiencing the problems he was going through along with him, because I feel like Hugh, along with the other actors, he really was trying to put in his best performance, and his singing was also phenomenal. He's a Tony Award winner, so I already knew that he was able to be a good singer. And I think I've seen the young man who pursues Amanda Seyfried's character before, so I was familiar with him. And I think I think I had seen him in the film singing before. Amanda Seyfried, I had seen her in Mamma Mia, the 2008 film, and she has a great voice. I was already familiar with her. The one I was really curious about was Russell Crowe, because I had never seen him in anything that he sang in. But then I read somewhere that he is the lead singer in his own band. And so once he started singing, I think he probably could have a great career in singing if his band were to become more well known around worldwide. And he was a character that I also felt very sad and sympathetic towards, even though he was trying to lock up Hugh Jackman's character. I feel like he was, even though he was malicious, I still feel like he was well-meaning, because I know he was a bad guy in this, but I feel like he tried to better himself as the film went on. And Amanda Seyfried was excellent as the daughter of Hugh's character. I loved her part in this. And we follow her, and I really felt connected with her. I loved her portrayal of that girl, and the young man who was pursuing her. I really loved his portrayal of that character. That's about it. Those are really positives. The pacing, I felt, was spot on, excellent. The cinematography is also a huge plus in this film, because there are moments where it's in shadows and dark, and it really feels like the blacks and the darks really pop out and really evoke emotion. And when it's in a lit area or lit part of a scene, that also made me feel very warm, and made me feel happy and fulfilled. That's if there's any negatives, people might not really be used to seeing a full length musical like this, and it almost reminded me of an opera musical, almost, but people might not be used to seeing this full length of a musical, because the singing is throughout the whole film, so people might get a little turned off by that if they're not real used to musicals. And it's not really an action film. There's not much action. There is some like fighting, but not a whole lot. It's mostly near the end, and like gunfight, shooting guns and explosions at the end. But that was a really important part of the story to me. I loved that scene. And let's see the that's probably it. So I highly recommend this film. So I'll give it a 5 out of 5 stars. So stay cool and roll out to the movies. Bye.